If we can keep our competitors focused on us while we stay focused on the customer, ultimately we'll turn out all right. If you're not stubborn, you'll give up on experiments too soon. And if you're not flexible, you'll pound your head against the wall and you won't see a different solution to a problem you're trying to solve. Invention is by its very nature disruptive. If you want to be understood at all times, then don't do anything new. We are stubborn on vision. We are flexible on details. People who are right most of the time are people who change their minds often. A brand for a company is like a reputation for a person. You earn a reputation by trying to do hard things well. We can't be in survival mode. We have to be in growth mode. Work hard, have fun, make history. If you never want to be criticized, for goodness sake, don't do anything new. The great thing about fact-based decisions is that they overrule the hierarchy. In the old world, you devoted 30% of your time to building a great service and 70% of your time to shouting about it. In the new world, that inverts. If you decide that you're going to do only the things you know are going to work, you're going to leave a lot of opportunities on the table. The death knell for any enterprise is to glorify the past, no matter how good it was. One of the things that I hope will distinguish Amazon.com is that we continue to be a company that defies easy analogy. This requires a lot of innovation, and innovation requires a lot of random walk. Your brand is what other people say about you when you're not in the room. Entrepreneurs must be willing to be misunderstood for long periods of time. I wanted a woman who could get me out of a third world prison. Life's too short to hang out with people who aren't resourceful. People who love all fields of knowledge are the ones who can best spot the patterns that exist across nature. Focus on the big decisions. As a senior executive, what do you really get paid to do? He asked. You get paid to make a small number of high-quality decisions. Your job is not to make thousands of decisions every day. Most big technology companies are competitor-focused. They see what others are doing and then work to fast follow. In contrast, 90 to 95% of what we build in AWS is driven by what customers tell us they want. We humans co-evolve with our tools. We change our tools, and then our tools change us. If you're doing anything interesting in the world, you are going to have critics. You can't stop it. Move forward. It's not worth losing any sleep over. My grandfather looked at me, and after a bit of silence, he gently and calmly said, Jeff, one day you'll understand that it's harder to be kind than clever. Position yourself with something that captures your curiosity, something that you're missionary about. As the company grows, everything needs to scale, including the size of your failed experiments. If the size of your failures isn't growing, you're not going to be inventing at a size that can actually move the needle. We believe that it's technology married with the humanities that yields us the result that makes our hearts sing. Smart people are a dime a dozen and often don't amount to much. What counts is being creative and imaginative. You collect as much data as you can. You immerse yourself in that data, but then you make the decision with your heart. I believe you have to be willing to be misunderstood if you're going to innovate. If you're competitor focused, you have to wait until there is a competitor doing something. Being customer focused allows you to be more pioneering. Part of company culture is path dependent. It's the lessons you learn along the way. There'll always be serendipity involved in discovery. The best customer service is if the customer doesn't need to call you, doesn't need to talk to you. It just works. I strongly believe that missionaries make better products. They care more. For a missionary, it's not just about the business. There has to be a business, and the business has to make sense. But that's not why you do it. You do it because you have something meaningful that motivates you. We've had 3 big ideas at Amazon that we've stuck with for 18 years. And they're the reason we're successful. Put the customer first. Invent and be patient. There are 2 kinds of companies. Those that work to try to charge more and those that work to charge less. We will be the second. If you don't understand the details of your business, you are going to fail. Life's too short to hang out with people who aren't resourceful. The thing that motivates me is a very common form of motivation, and that is, with other folks counting on me. It's so easy to be motivated. The common question that gets asked in business is, why? That's a good question. But an equally valid question is, why not? We expect all our businesses to have a positive impact on our top and bottom lines. Profitability is very important to us, or we wouldn't be in this business. The human brain is an incredible pattern matching machine. We see our customers as invited guests to a party, and we are the hosts. It's our job every day to make every important aspect of the customer experience a little bit better.